Okay, Vegan Mama Me here. Hi guys, how are you? I have some pine nuts here and I put them in a pan and I'm going to just brown them a little bit and bring out the flavors of the pine nuts. And I have here about 4 tablespoons. So I'm gonna put that on the stove. Alright, just toast them up a little bit. And then I'm gonna turn you in the opposite direction while I'm doing that. And can't see this real good right now, but this is my basil plant. Okay, and it's really high right now. I'm gonna cut some off. It's so high that the tops are burning by the light. So I'm gonna take these off, and I just do it like this. I used to sit and pull everyone off. Uh-oh. Wish that didn't happen, but it did. But I found when I really cut them off like this, they really grow back very plentiful. Alright, so I've been growing this forever. I've been using this for a really long time, this basil. It's the only thing I have in there right now because this lasted the longest. So that's good for the moment. Look at there. Yeah, that was good. Alright, so I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. This is a garden in your home, and my kids got this for me, I think for Mother's Day and last year, and yeah, it's just like amazing. So I normally have my Italian herbs in here, so basil and parsley and thyme and a lot of different things, and then I take them in to hydrate them, and I have, you know, anytime I need basil, it's there for me. So alright, what I'm going to do is clean them up, and then we'll turn back over to the pan. See how these are doing. I have it turned down really low. I'm going to bring it up a little bit because I was, you know, doing the basil, so I didn't want to pay more attention to the basil and let these toast a little too much. So I'm making my pesto. I have my water here boiling or getting ready to boil for my pasta. Over here, doing my kimchi again. Let you guys see this. It's humongous. But I go through it so quick that I figured, you know, still need to turn this up even a little bit more, or we'll be here all day waiting on that. So while we're waiting for that, what I do is I just take my basil like this. I need about, I don't know, maybe half a cup of basil for this.
It's going to close out the first quarter.
Of course, I'm doing my mukbang with this. You guys can try it if you'd like. The reason you toast your pine nuts is any kind of nut that you toast, it just kicks it up to the next level. It brings out the oils in the nut. Alright. And this, if you see this, no, I don't guess you do, but I'll be using a little bit of tofu in there too. So there's no oils in this at all. And if you know how to make pesto, you know that normally there is some sort of oil, but we're not doing that, no. We're doing the healthy version. Okay, that is definitely enough basil. Let me get a spoon. This may happen anytime during or after treatment is ended and may become serious and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you experience new or worse. Yeah, these are 2 more minutes and they'll be done. You don't want to toast them too much. Constipation, excessive thirst or urine, swollen ankles, loss of appetite, rash, itching. And then I'm going to put them in the magic bullet and turn the pine nuts into like a flour. I'm going to stir these up or blend these up. See, there we go. You can see that. Okay. And to start, you just do the pine nuts by themselves. All right. I can already smell the pine nuts. They had no smell really at all, but now that I toasted them, a little bit. See how it did. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so I'll be back in just a few. I'm going to wash these off, pick through them, make sure everyone is good. The only thing the basil would have on it is some dust. You know, growing it in the house, in water, I mean, like, is one of the best ways. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, then what I'm going to do is my water's boiling. I put a little bit of salt in the water. When you taste your water, you want it to taste like the sea, like the ocean. This is organic pasta, 100% wheat. This is what I like. You do you when it comes to that. Some people don't like to eat wheat pasta. They, you know, they have a problem with gluten, but for myself, this is what I like. I've tried like the corn pastas and, you know, different kinds. I just don't like them. So, and this pasta is a little bit on the thicker side. This isn't like angel hair. Okay. Come on, guys, let's go. Get down there. Probably should have had a little bit of a bigger pan or broke up my pasta. But I didn't want to, so it's going down. What's the concern for this New England defense? The concern to Demarius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders. You should have about 5 quarts of water when you're making pasta. I don't right now.
Jim, we saw Broncos tight end Virgil Green take a hard hit to the head in that first quarter. He is officially out with a concussion.
With it being thick, it just doesn't want to go down into the water. It doesn't. I usually use angel hair, but not this time. There, it's down, it's all good. Little bit of work, but we got it. Okay. So let's get this out of the way. Next thing I'm going to do, I washed my basil. And I'm going to put that. Okay, I'm gonna put my basil in. Okay, stir this a little more.
Targeting Sanders for the second time, and Emmanuel still without a catch. Yep, see underneath coverage, had no choice but to throw it high. Shane McClellan underneath.
Yeah, so whenever you make pasta on the thicker side, make sure you use a pan that's, or a pot that's big enough and you have enough water in it.
When you have wide receivers like the Denver Broncos have, Emmanuel Sanders and Demarius Thomas.
All right, washed my basil. Here's the basil. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on this. I'm going to mix this up some. Okay. Now, I'm going to put 2.5 ounces of my very soft tofu. Okay. It's the extra soft. This is what extra soft is, the one, you know, like you usually will use for if you're making a smoothie and you put yogurt in it, or yeah, anything like that. Okay, put that on the side. 1 garlic. And I used a nice sized garlic. I had the larger magic bullet. I think it was the 9,000. and it really worked well. It was almost like a Vitamix. It was very powerful. And then it broke, and I ordered this because I have a Vitamix and I just didn't think I would need a bigger one, but boy, what a difference. Okay, so I put that in the tofu, and next, nutritional yeast. I'm using 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Okay. This is at the very bottom. Open a new one. Okay, take the top off of it. And
get an injury update, Tracy. What do you have?
Well, from the Patriots sideline, you have not seen defensive tackle.
There we go.
On this drive, that's because he has a stomach injury, but they are calling him probable.
That's 2 tablespoons.
Brown, who tackled Kenneth Dixon in Baltimore last week in the end zone.
And tomato paste. I am going to use 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. Yeah, I know, but that's what we're going to do. Okay. 1 teaspoon, guys. Okay, balsamic vinegar.
Nobody opened down the field, couldn't see it, and the pocket just collapsed.
We just give this a stir. It's almost done. I'll be draining that shortly.
More complicated defense for New England. Why? Because the guys have been together long enough now, and they can actually play.
Okay, balsamic vinegar. I have very good balsamic vinegar. Oh, showing it to you backwards. 1 teaspoon. Okay. This is a very nice balsamic vinegar. And then I am going to add miso. And this is just very little bit of miso. And I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon. That's it, not much at all. Okay, that's it. That's all the ingredients, except for, now you can add salt and pepper if you like. And you're supposed to add a little bit of water to this in order to get it to mix up good. I'm going to use a little bit of vegetable stock. Just a little, not much. Okay. All right, let's get going. Get a napkin. Okay. Get some pasta. Put it on the plate.
Trainers in the booth for all National Football League games. My primary job is to spot injuries to the head and neck. We have a vantage point that the
I don't want to short myself here. Gotta make sure I get the right amount.
To get to that player to receive the medical care that he needs.
Anything can happen when Thursday night football comes to town on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Two huge showdowns in the AFC playoff race.
I'm going to put it, I think, all on here, what I have.
Christmas Eve. He'll take it all. Touchdown. Then on a Christmas Day special at 4:30.
Because my sauce should yeah. My sauce is definitely enough for all this. Hey. So let's see how we do here.
The Patriots lead it at halftime. The only touchdown of the game. A 1-yard.
Oh, this is more than enough.
15 rush touchdown of the season. Patriots trying to win the AFC East with a victory, and the Broncos in a fight for things.
All right.
Lives out west.
I'm gonna put a little bit of this back in the pan. I still got some left.
One test drive in a Mazda 6 gives one vet a new friend. One ride in a Mazda 3.
All right, guys, let's go. We're gonna go eat.